Hi, welcome to Archiversity online classes. In my previous two lectures, I explained you how to calculate break-even point in terms of units as well as in terms of sales using selling price per unit and contribution per unit. In another lecture, I explained you how to calculate a break-even sales, that is a break-even cash sales, when contribution, variable cost and selling price are given in terms of amount. By now, it may be clear for you that break-even point is a point where your EBIT equals to 0. That means you are not making any profit or loss at that point of units sold or sales volume. Now, if you are interested to know how many number of units that you need to sell to get a desired profit, that means assuming that you want to earn a profit of 1 lakh on a given product sales. So how many number of units that you need to sell to get this profit of rupees 1 lakh after paying for your fixed cost as well as a variable cost. In that scenario, we will calculate the break-even point with desired profit. Now in this lecture, I will explain you how to calculate break-even point with a desired profit with an example. The formula that you need to use to calculate break-even point with a desired profit, this equals to fixed cost plus desired profit upon contribution per unit. And if you want this in terms of a sales value, then fixed cost plus desired profit upon contribution per unit times selling price per unit. Now here is an example based on which you need to calculate break-even point expressed in units and amount, then number of units that must be sold to earn a profit of rupees 1,50,000. So you need to calculate two things. Now first we look at the selling price. Our selling price per unit, this equals to rupees 50, and a variable cost. Here you have two components of variable cost. One is the manufacturing cost and second one is the selling cost. So your variable cost, total variable cost equals to manufacturing cost per unit, that is rupees 24, plus selling price per unit, that is 6. So this equals to rupees 30 is your variable cost. And then your fixed costs. So here you have two components of fixed cost. One is the factory overheads and second one is the fixed selling expenses, that is 1,50,000 plus 30,000. So this equals to 1,80,000 is your total fixed cost. Now how is it we are going to calculate the break-even point is your break-even point in terms of units. This equals to fixed cost by contribution per unit, and your contribution per unit is selling price per unit minus variable cost per unit. So this equals to 50 minus 30 equals to 20. So contribution per unit is 20, whereas fixed costs are 1,80,000. So this equals to 1,80,000 upon 20. So this equals to 90,000 units. Now in terms of amount, then that is a break-even point in terms of amount or sales. This equals to break-even units, break-even point at a units times selling price per unit. So this is 90,000, selling price per unit is 50. So this equals to rupees 4,50,000 is the break-even sales. So next is that number of units that must be sold to earn a profit of 1,50,000 per unit. So in this case we use this equation, that is fixed cost plus desired profit upon contribution per unit. So our fixed cost is 1,80,000 plus desired profit is 1,50,000 upon contribution per unit is 20. So this is fixed cost plus desired profit upon contribution per unit. So this equals to 3,30,000 upon 20. So that is 3,30,000 upon 20. So this equals to 16,500 units. Here I made a small mistake. This is not 90,000 units. I guess this is 9,000 units. So there is 1,80,000 upon 20. So 9,000 units here. So here the number of units that the company need to produce is 16,500 units, and this in amount is 16,500 times selling price per unit is 50. So this equals to 16,500 times 50. So 8,25,000 rupees. So if a company would able to make 8,25,000 rupees, then it will make a profit of rupees 1,50,000. This is how you need to calculate break-even point in terms of units as well as sales when you have a desired profit in mind. So thank you for watching the lecture.